Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news update. Kaduna bombings, part of a wider agenda to decimate the northern numerical superiority. That's according to coalition of northern groups. They have alleged that the government of Ebola Tinubu is trying to reduce the population of the north by all means, at all cost, whatever it takes, that Tinubu is making sure that the northern population is reduced. Yes. So they have numerical strength. That's this coalition of northern groups said, look, the north have population more than the southern Nigeria. And what Tinubu's administration is doing now is to make sure that they reduce the population so that the southern Nigeria will be at par with northern Nigeria or go up. Yes, or go up. That's what they're saying. Said this thing that the army, DHQ, defense headquarters, they are saying, oh, it was a mistake that we bombed civilian population. Said it's not true. Said the army is not saying the truth. Said this thing was intentional act. The drones attack was intentional. Yes, and that is to reduce the population of the northern Nigeria. They have superior population, superior numerical strength, and that is the target by killing them. That's why Tinubu is killing them. Look at the statements they made talking about this coalition of northern groups. Let me quote part of their statement accusing Ebola Tinubu of killing their people in order to reduce their population. Let me quote it now. Quote, the coalition of northern groups is saddened by the recent military airstrikes in Tudunbiri village, Igabi, local government area of Kaduna State, resulting in the tragic loss of innocent lives during a peaceful religious festivity. The CNG is particularly worried that despite the killing of over 100 unarmed civilians and injuring several others, the defense headquarters, that's DHQ, on Tuesday, December 5th, attempted to shift blame by saying that the Nigerian army did its best to distinguish between civilians and terrorists in the bombing of the community in Kaduna State. The CNG finds it disturbing that without remorse, the DHQ tried to justify the heinous act of killing innocent civilians by saying that terrorists often mix with civilians, noting that the army's unmanned area vehicle detachment observed the movement of terrorists at Legama, an area notorious for being a haven for insurgents. The DHQ's attempt to shamelessly shift blame and justify the killing of innocent civilians is deeply troubling, as it seems to lack remorse and accountability, which raises questions about the ethical conduct of the Nigerian army. The DHQ's argument that terrorists often mix with civilians is not a valid justification for the loss of innocent lives. The indiscriminate bombing of a community, regardless of the presence of terrorists, is a clear violation of international humanitarian law. Furthermore, the DHQ's claim that the army's unmanned area vehicle detachment observed the movement of terrorists in the area is insufficient to justify the loss of civilian lives. The use of UAVs should enhance the military's ability to gather intelligence and accurately identify targets, thereby reducing the risk of civilian casualties. However, it is evident that this was not the case in the Kaduna State incident. The failure to distinguish between civilians and terrorists is shameful and questions the effectiveness and professionalism of the Nigerian army. The disturbing thing here is that in all these atrocities, not a single soldier has been arraigned for their commission, and not a mention is made to compensate the victims or reconstructing and resettling the destroyed and displaced communities. This indifference by the federal government when it involves the North has further heightened the concerns that these killings are part of a wider agenda to decimate the northern numerical superiority. I've stopped quoting now. Yes, so I have to stop here. That's part of the statement of this coalition. They said a lot of things, but let me just stop here. So, what are we not saying? They said, it's because it's in the north. If this thing happens in the southern Nigeria, their government should have come out in full force. Yes, to investigate, to know those who are involved, arrest them, detain them, prosecute them, pay compensation and everything. So, but now it's in the northern Nigeria. Oh, Tinubu is out there to reduce the population. Bele, Ndono. Sorry. So, you've seen it now. You've seen it now. Those figures that have been inflating all the while. Oh, they are more in population. Niger State, only landmarks in Niger State, is more than 5 states put together in the southern Nigeria. 5 states put together. Niger, landmarks. Now, because of this, they will say, oh, Kano State is 44, local government. You've seen it. They not say they have 19 states. 19 states because of landmarks. During population census, they will go and bring people from Niger, Chad, neighboring countries. No, they have porous borders there. All the borders are, almost all of them are in the north. Yes. How many are in the south? Majority of the borders of Nigeria are in the northern Nigeria and they are porous. So they will be migrating in droves from that place, from Niger, Chad, everything, to come and be counted. After counting cows, all right, on the edge, counting cows, yes, and all that. So during the voting period, they'll go and register underage people. Yes, 2015 election, underage voters are even more than those who are qualified by age to vote. Those who underage voters are more in number. Those who registered by the INEC in northern Nigeria. So what are we talking about? They are shouting, oh, people want to destroy the... You don't have any population, no strength, population, numerical strength, that southern Nigeria. It was all fake, fallacy, to carry, oil money from the southern Nigeria to give to your local government. Because the more local government, the more money. Yes, the more state, the more money. So they have more local government, they have more state, they have more INEC wars, they have more polling units, and that is how money is being distributed. So they are siphoning the oil money. In many ways, this is not an oligarchs. Now they are shouting, you don't have any population, you don't have population. So they are shouting, Ebola Tinubu want to kill all of them. If you are dissatisfied with the government of Ebola Tinubu, the best option for you is to, go to your own separate ways. Yes, we want agitation for referendum for all ethnic nationalities. Simple, so that peace will reign. So the northern Nigeria, the Fulani people, this is time. Let everybody start. Okay? So if what the people is not good for you, the best thing for you to do is to opt out. Yes. Agitate for a separate state, separate country for yourself. That's what we're saying. But what Tinubu is doing is not bad. Each time a Southerner is the president, they'll be shouting. Their brother was there, and all these things were happening. This bombing is not the first time. Under Buhari, it happened several times. Killing many people, their brothers. They didn't say it all. It's now that a Southerner is president, they are shouting. Go and have your own state. Create your state. After all, the Biafrans, Igbos are agitating for their own. So go and agitate for your own. Let us